everyone, welcome back to the Chill English channel. I'm Sophia, and I'm so happy you're here today because this episode might just change the way you think about learning English.
That's right. Today we're talking about something super important, time. How much of it we waste without even realizing it.
Oh yes, be honest. How many times do you pick up your phone just for a minute and suddenly 30 minutes are gone?
Guilty. I think we've all done that. One short scroll turns into a full trip through Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and suddenly the day's gone.
And before we go further, please subscribe and like this podcast. It really helps us keep creating more episodes for you.
Thanks for that. Now, let's be real. Most people say, I don't have time to study English. But that's not really true, right?
Nope. The problem isn't time. It's how we use it. We say we're busy, but somehow we always find time for social media, movies, or games.
Exactly. The truth is, we do have time. We just spend it on things that don't move us forward.
Right. And that's what we want to change today.
You don't need to study for hours. Just 15 minutes a day can make a big difference if you're consistent.
Think about it. If you spent half the time you use scrolling on English practice, your speaking and listening would grow like crazy in just a few months.
Because learning English is like working out. You don't need long sessions. You just need to show up every day.
Exactly. And it's not about perfection either. It's about small steps.
You'd be shocked by how much progress you can make with just small actions. Most people never take that first one, and that's what holds them back.
Totally. I used to waste hours online. I'd tell myself, just 5 minutes, but we both know how that goes.
Oh yeah, you scroll, you laugh, check comments, watch another video, and suddenly it's midnight.
Exactly. But one day I realized something. All that time I was wasting could actually change my life if I used it better.
That's a big realization. What did you do?
I made a small rule. Every time I wanted to scroll, I had to do 5 minutes of English first. Listen to a podcast, read something, or repeat a few phrases.
That's brilliant, because it's not about doing a lot. It's about doing something. Action creates progress.
Yes, and the funny thing is, when you start doing it, it feels good. You start to feel proud and confident.
You realize you can actually make time for things that matter. You just need to take control of it.
Exactly. You already have everything you need: your phone, your time, and your will.
So instead of saying, I don't have time, try saying, I'll make time. It changes everything.
Let's do a small test. Think about how much time you spent on your phone yesterday. 2 hours? 3?
Check your screen time. You might be surprised. Then ask yourself, what if I used just a little of that for English?
You'd be unstoppable. You could understand movies, talk to native speakers, even find better job opportunities.
Exactly, because English isn't just a language. It's a door to new possibilities.
But that door only opens when you decide to use your time differently.
So if you're listening right now, this is your sign. Stop saying, I don't have time. You do have time. You just have to take it back.
And once you start replacing wasted time with English practice, it becomes a habit. You start to feel motivated and proud.
And your progress grows faster than you expect. Learning English doesn't have to be hard. It just has to be consistent.
Exactly. Small steps every day. That's all it takes.
So keep that mindset strong.
Yeah, No more waiting. No more maybe later.
All right, now let's take that energy and turn it into something practical.
All right. Now, let's talk about how to actually manage your time better. Because saying use your time wisely sounds nice, but doing it is the real challenge.
Yeah, we all want to be productive, but our phones always win, right? One message, one video, and focus disappears.
Exactly. So here's the first step. Track where your time goes. You can't fix what you don't measure.
True. Check your screen time. Most people are shocked when they see how much time they spend online.
I remember the first time I checked mine, it said 5 hours. I couldn't believe it. That's half a workday gone.
Same here. Once you know your numbers, you start to realize how much time you can actually use for English.
And that's powerful because once you see it clearly, you can plan better. You can decide, okay, I'll use 15 minutes from this block for English.
Right. You don't need a big, complicated schedule, just small, repeatable habits.
Like this, when you drink your morning coffee, listen to an English podcast. When you walk somewhere, listen and repeat.
Shadowing is perfect for that. You listen and speak at the same time. No books, no stress, just practice while living your life.
Exactly. That's how real progress happens. Not in one big day of studying, but in small moments every single day.
And those moments add up. 15 minutes a day becomes over 90 hours a year. That's a lot of progress.
I love that math. 90 hours can completely change your confidence and fluency.
And it doesn't even feel heavy because it's broken into small pieces.
That's why I always say, focus on short sessions, not long marathons.
Right. Short and focused beats long and distracted.
Now, here's something that really helps. Connect English to what you already love.
Yes. If you love cooking, watch recipes in English. If you love music, learn the lyrics.
When you link learning to your interests, it doesn't feel like studying. It feels fun.
And fun learning always lasts longer.
Totally. You can also make a small rule for yourself. No social media until you do 5 minutes of English.
That's simple and powerful. You train your brain to earn the reward.
Exactly. And after a while, it becomes automatic. You don't even think about it.
That's what building habits feels like. Effortless, natural, part of your daily rhythm.
And it gives you a sense of control. You start feeling proud of how you spend your time.
Because every small action builds momentum. One day you realize you understand things you couldn't before.
You start watching English videos without subtitles. You catch phrases and songs. You begin to think in English.
That's when you know your time is working for you, not against you.
Exactly. And the best part, it all starts with awareness, noticing where your time goes.
Awareness leads to small changes. Small changes lead to big growth.
Right. So instead of trying to find more time, start by using what you already have. You can't control how many hours are in a day, but you can control how you spend them.
And that choice, that tiny decision, separates learners who dream from those who grow.
Well said. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing something every day.
Yes, because time is always moving. You either use it or lose it.
And when you use it for learning, it pays you back. That's right. Every minute you give to English gives something back to you. Confidence, freedom, opportunity.
So from now on, think of your time like a currency. Don't waste it on things that don't make you better.
Exactly. Spend it on your future because every small investment adds up.
And that's how you turn time into progress.
So, if you're ready to take charge of your time, start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment.
The perfect time doesn't exist. You create it.
And once you start, it feels easier every single day.
Yeah, momentum builds fast when you stay consistent.
So, take that energy, use it wisely, and start making every minute count.
Exactly. Time won't wait, but it will reward the ones who respect it.
All right, now let's take everything we've talked about and turn it into real, practical steps you can follow. You know, Jake, the hardest part isn't starting. It's staying consistent when no one's watching.
True. At first, everyone's excited. But then life gets busy and English slowly disappears from their day.
Yeah, and they start saying, I'll study tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes next week, and soon months pass.
That's why we need to make English part of who we are, not just something we do.
Exactly. If you brush your teeth every day, you can practice English every day too. It's not about time, it's about habit.
I love that. A 5-minute habit is more powerful than a 1-hour burst that you never repeat.
Right, because when you stop, restarting feels 10 times harder. So don't stop, even if it's just listening for a few minutes.
You know, people think learning English takes big effort, but really, it's about small actions repeated again and again.
Yeah, think about a mountain. You don't climb it in one jump. You take small steps. Every day, one more step, and one day you're at the top.
That's exactly how it works. You might not see progress today, but every word you learn, every sentence you repeat, it all adds up.
And one morning, you'll notice you're thinking in English. You'll realize, wait, I just understood that podcast without subtitles.
That moment is pure magic, and it's the reward for all those quiet minutes of practice when no one saw your effort.
You're right. Progress isn't always loud. It's silent, slow, but powerful.
And that's why most people give up. They don't see fast results, so they stop too early.
Yeah, but success belongs to those who stay, those who trust the process, even when it feels boring or slow.
You have to believe that every small effort is shaping the future you want.
Exactly. Every minute you practice is a promise to your future self.
I like that. A promise to your future self. It's not about being perfect today, it's about being better tomorrow.
You know, Jake, some learners compare themselves to others, and that kills motivation fast.
Oh yeah, comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10 never helps.
Everyone's journey is different. Some people learn fast, some slow. The key is to stay in your lane.
Right. Focus on your own progress. Celebrate your small wins, even when it's just understanding one new phrase.
That's how confidence grows, one win at a time.
And soon, English isn't scary anymore. It becomes something you love.
You'll feel proud every time you say something you couldn't say before. That's the feeling that keeps you going.
And when that day comes, you'll realize all the effort was worth it.
Every single minute, every mistake, every practice session.
Because mistakes aren't signs of failure, they're proof that you're learning.
Yes, don't be afraid to sound silly. Speak anyway. That's how you grow.
Fluency doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being brave.
Exactly. The brave ones always win in the end. Not because they're the smartest, but because they never give up.
So, if you're listening now, promise yourself this. You'll keep going no matter how slow it feels.
You'll practice every day, even when it's hard.
You'll make English part of your life, not just a task on your to-do list.
Because one day, all that effort will come back, and you'll shine.
You'll speak with confidence, you'll think in English, you'll live your dream.
And we'll be right here cheering for you every step of the way.
So, keep learning, keep smiling, and keep believing in yourself.
You've got this. You really do.
And hey, If you haven't yet, please, please, please subscribe and share this with someone who needs motivation today.
Let's build a world full of confident English speakers together. Because when you improve your English, you don't just learn a language, you unlock a new version of yourself.
Exactly. You unlock your future. And it all starts with you. See you next time on the Chill English channel, and remember, keep speaking, keep growing, and never stop believing.